over there.
I know, I was just
You're
joking with you.
poking me. Stop poking me all the time. Poke, 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 poke. How's it feel?
Feels fine.
No, it doesn't. Stop playing with me.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to After Hours. It feels like it's been forever.
I know, but
Since
it
we have been
hasn't.
live. It's only been a week, but it feels like forever and a day. I don't know. I hope everyone had a great holiday.
It's been about 2 weeks because our Thanksgiving was recorded, so this is on a second week. That's okay.
I count that as recording because we had to be here to record it, so I count that. But it's been a minute.
It has.
Quite some time.
Yeah.
Well, we hope everyone had a great holiday season.
Yes.
Great Thanksgiving with friends, family, the dog, the fish, whatever you want to be with. That's awesome.
Virtual, in person,
yes.
however we did it. We hope you had a really good time.
Yes.
We've been noticing some comments pop up on our feed about Kima Boardwalk.
I love the Kima Boardwalk, Ben and Leanne. I love Kima Boardwalk. I will be there for Christmas, actually. So the irony in that statement.
Oh, that's so funny.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We have a fun night planned for you this evening. But before we talk about that, as always, make sure you are subscribed to our channel. So it's right down there at the bottom right-hand corner.
Yes.
After you click on that subscribe button, make sure you click on the little bell that shows up so you can get notified whenever we post new videos or whenever we go live here at After Hours.
Yay! Yeah, exactly. So like we were saying, we hope everybody had a great holiday. And speaking of Thanksgiving, I was just curious. This is just
here she goes with the question.
my curious question. So you can answer, you don't want to answer, it's okay. But how many of you got the chance to download the turkey pattern, either the digitized or if you bought the paper one, and made them in time to be able to make it a new tradition? Bam. We did it, and we had lots of fun. Like, I had lots of fun where I was at with mine. What about you?
I did the elegant one that's all stitched out, so I didn't draw on it. I did this beforehand.
But you did that
I did this
beforehand.
with all of you, so that's even more fun.
But I'm just curious how many of you had the chance to get the pattern or do it or thought about using a tradition? And if you did you guys like it? Did the grandkids like it? The kids? The mom and dads? The whoever?
You lost your train of thought.
No, I really liked it. I did a whole one. Me and Darren actually did one. We had a good time.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I know they were, it's cool. I don't even know where I was headed with that, but it's cool.
Okay.
It was a fun one.
Alrighty. So anyway, we are going to wait a few more minutes for people to get on. Hey everyone, we got Connecticut, H-Town. You know what H-Town is, right?
You're killing me.
I know. Anyway,
alrighty, so like I said earlier, we do have a very fun night planned for you this evening. We'll be taking a look at the Quilt is Desired book. Once again, if you will remember, back in September 24th to be exact, we took a look at the Quilt is Desired book. Oh, that one's got sticky notes. The Quilt is Desired book already in the Designs and Lines series. But as we were looking through what we wanted to bring you this week, we noticed that in that book, we were able to hit 4 or 5 designs.
Yeah.
But there are a plethora of designs, I love that word, of designs in this book. And we wanted to bring a few more to you. That's not even getting close to what's in the book, but we wanted to bring a few more to you to keep that inspiration going and keep that freehand quilting moving.
Yeah, and what I think on our first episode, we kind of stuck really, really beginner basic.
Very much so.
Where I think on this one, we picked 4 that we could embellish just a little bit more.
Correct, yeah.
Just a little bit more to it.
Yeah, you can take a little bit more next level with these. You're still going to see more of those basic steps as well, so it kind of stays hand in hand with you. But you can definitely take it to the next level with some of these more intricate blocks that we'll be taking a look at today.
Yeah. You know what? Let's jump into it. So, Corey, you want to take it over to the machine?
Sure. So over at the quilting machine, Diana's actually going to be starting us off today. We're going to start off with this building blocks block. What this is, love that statement there, building blocks block, that was funny. And what this one is 5x5 squares, 5x5, probably about 2-inch squares there. And this is traditionally called a building blocks because the way the piecing would be, that gets a little darker here to the center. With this being stitched out, it all just looks like a grid per se. But we want to show you how to amp this one up, add a little bit to it, kind of take it to the next level. Let me show you what that one would look like. So normally with those darker pieces, as you get closer, it looks more like a building block scenario. And then we're going to take you through a few more. We've got a bunch of different ones in here. I'm trying to look through. We've got a Mariner's Compass, a New England block, the building blocks, And then I've got another one that is more or less a Dresden this evening, but we kind of took it to a different level. I don't know if you've been seeing on social media those tie quilts. That's been around for a while, but we want to show you how to embellish one of those and kind of take that to the next level as well.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Alright, so like he was telling you, I'm going to actually work on the building block. So this is just kind of page 1. We're going to start with that. But I'm actually going to do this design right here and change it up just a little bit. I'm going to bring it just a little bit closer to the camera, and then I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
So when I'm over there on the machine, I think I'm going to actually use the Basic 8 just for some marking points. So I'm going to put my little points here, and it's just more for me to know where I'm going with my design. Kind of just like a little guideline. So I thought I'd mark them off on here. And it's not the whole Basic 8, but it's the theory of some of it. All right, so I'm going to start off, and I am going to go up to here. And I'm taking this to here, and I'm going to take it over to this line, which is why I put my lines there. It's always fun when you're drawing it. Then I'm going to take it over here, back to that block, up to that line, or that dot, back over here, to the center dot, back over here, and then down. So that way it helps me. So I have my center, and then I have my dots there, so I could do. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I could put some marks up if here I want, but I'm going to keep it really simple. So you can just go up, down, up, down. And I'm doing like little round, what would you call them, petals, Corey, leaves?
More or less. You have little leaves, little petals, maybe some teardrops at the end of the day. Honestly.
And then I'm going to stitch down my side here so I don't have to cut my thread.
Uh-huh.
And then I went backwards, so that
You're
didn't
good.
work.
So erase that line in your head. Yeah, Okay. You're good. Keep going.
How am I good? That's not what I was going to do.
Oh, what are you going to do? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you doing?
That's okay. I'll stitch back down the line. I'll just move down. I'll figure it out over there on the machine.
Okay.
Then up and down, like that. So I'm going to have to pull up anyway. And then Corey would probably have it figured out where you stitch back over there, but I didn't practice enough for that. So
Fine. A jump stitch never hurt nobody.
Yeah, there we go. And so then we're going to go up and down. I am just losing my mind over here.
You're doing fine. It's been a while since you've
been
been on the drawing
since we've been
board.
on the drawing board. I know. It's like, okay.
So go in figure 8 fashion.
Like that.
And then cross over and go that way. Go there you go and do a figure 8 to here. Go over to here. And come back to the center.
Oh, that's so much easier.
There you go. And so that way you could actually keep this whole thing stitching continuously if you wanted to, because you could go right there to there and then start your figure 8 there.
Oh, well, then you'll have to be over there helping me.
Okay. So do a figure 8 through it, all the way through it, come back to the center, and then go 45 that way. Figure 8. Figure 8.
Like
there
that.
you go. Back to the center, through it, and then you could keep stitching continuously up that, down, and continuing.
Okay. Well, there you go. This is why we're here.
And so then
for me
your
to be
center-
the beginner still, and
You're
you learn to
doing
stay a while.
great. You're doing great. So then the center would be a figure 8 as well.
So then I was going to do this, go around.
Center
Out.
point, go 45. There you go. 45. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so I need to start with the petals first, then go to the middle probably.
I would probably start right here at this point. Make that your starting point. Come up here, go down,
See, this
and
is
then
what
start
it's-
your figure 8.
And then
that
do
point.
that, and then come out.
Nope, because you're still going to come back here to this point as well.
Oh, got it.
And then go back up. Yep, there you go.
See, we're going to make little marks to help Diana out because she obviously did not practice good enough.
And you're doing
Okay.
great. You're doing great.
Yeah, no. So we have that. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do over on the machine.
Okay, well, let's go take a look
Alrighty.
and see what you are up to.
Oh. You're going to have to come help me
I'm
probably.
coming.
My directions.
Don't stress out. It's all good.
It has been a while since we've been on the
It's-
machine.
it's
Isn't that
been
funny?
It's been a minute.
When you stop practicing. Okay, so we're going to start off with the petal on the top.
I would start right here.
Okay.
I'll start right there at that point. Do you have your chalk pencil?
I do have one.
I should grab that. I'll hand it to you.
So I was going to use the 8, but I can just use this instead.
I would do that instead. So I would start up right here, and I would head up.
Okay, let me make my little marks
Oh,
here
okay.
that I had going on so I can
Oh, I see what you're doing.
find
Okay.
my centers
I see.
easier. It's more
Yeah.
visual for me.
I see. That's good. Whatever
Okay.
makes it easier for you.
Okay.
So I would start here, obviously, and I would go up and touch that and come back down to this point.
So that direction, back down.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then coming from here, I would start my figure 8 process to this point. Yep, figure 8. Come back, go on a 45, figure 8, coming down on the, there you go, back, close it out. And then you've got your point over here. Beautiful. Drop down to that point there. There you go. And then figure 8 all the way out to your corner,
Okay. And then
to
we'll
the
come
center,
back.
and 45 it.
Is it bad to draw the whole thing?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with that. There you go. Do this one. Perfect. And close it off. Just like that.
And then come back down to
Come
here.
back down to that point. Go back up to the... There you go. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
There
going
you
to try
go.
to do
Just
it from
like
there.
that.
Whew,
That's great.
got to get my little workout here. Okay. Let's see.
You're doing great.
Alrighty, let me turn this on.
All right, so figure 8. Back to the center. Go 45. So one of your 45s go that way. Go this way.
I already lost myself
You're
there.
okay. All right, and then close it out.
Okay,
There you
maybe
go.
I'll get the next one.
It takes time. So start your figure 8. There you go.
And here, make sure I don't hit the camera, which I think I just did.
You're okay.
And then back out, right?
One of your 45s, either one.
Okay.
So close that one off too, over here. There you go. And then close out your figure 8. There you go. Just like that.
All right, I'm going to keep going. Okay. Okay, this was without the pencil. Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, then back to my point, right?
Yep. Oh, it's looking so good.
Don't jinx me.
So figure 8. There you go. When you get back to that center, go on one of your 45s. There you go. Figure 8 that 40. Beautiful. Close it off. And then go to straight to the center and do your figure 8. You can do a cross pedal. That's a different look, but it's a cross pedal. So go to that. And then if you wanted to, you could just use stitch in the ditch and do another one that way.
Yeah, that's what I planned on doing. You didn't know that?
No, but yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to do a stitch in the ditch around it.
Okay.
I like the pedal by itself.
Cool. Nice little chain through it. That gives it a secondary look.
Yeah, there we go.
Looks good. I
Oh,
like that a lot.
thank you.
You're too hard on yourself
Oh,
sometimes. You're too hard on yourself
It's just
sometimes.
funny because I was like, oh, I haven't done this in so long, and I should.
You're too hard on yourself sometimes. It looks great to me.
All right,
Looks
let's see
stunning.
yours.
All right. So we are back over here at the drawing board here. And I have got this one. I totally just, the New England block. I totally just lost that name. So for this one here, I'm going to do a little bit of a loopy heart look on this one. Again, starting here in this point. It's a nice point to start in. I'm going to go here, and I am going to, more or less, let's fake our little seam lines here, because they're going to be there. But I'm going to be following that little seam line here, and I'll maybe a blue marker so we have them all. Grab this here, give myself a little seam line, little seam line, little seam line, little seam line. There we go. That's nice. And I'm going to take this starting right here, come in with a nice little teardrop. So right here to this point. And from here, I'm going to go and fill up this space here with the first part of my heart. So we stopped right here, so we're going to come around First part of the heart's right there. Since we're at this halfway point, I'm going to go and fill something up in here, another heart. So I'll just put that one in just like so. Finishing off that nice arc of my heart right down into there. You want to have this one nice and sharp next to the ditch right here. Not in it, but pretty close to it to really fill up that space. Come in here with a nice little loop-de-doo, for lack of a better term. It's going to go right there, and then we're going to repeat the process all the way around. So again, teardrop, fill it up with that first part of that heart, heart, other part of our heart coming down, staying close to that ditch, loop-de-doop, teardrop, coming around to that point, heart, coming around, staying close. Ooh, caught me. It's going too fast. Loop-de-doop, teardrop.
Thank you for using my little loop-de-doo word.
No problem. There, there. So we have this point. Now we have all this open space, so I'm going to come up with a nice continuous arc because we stopped here. So continuous, 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 and that would be our start and our stop right in there. Really accentuates that block, adds a little bit of movement to it. All these nice curves break up those straight lines. So let's see what it looks like quilted out on the machine.
I can't wait. I bet it's going to look great.
I don't think it's going to look as good as yours.
Oh.
But I think it's going to look good.
They heard you laughing all the way down in Houston.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so starting right here, this will be our starting point. So I'll grab that starting point. I'm going to take myself a single stitch right there. Do a few single stitches to tie off. Okay, and we are going to start first with that little loop to fill in our little section here. And if you want to give yourself those faux seam lines, take your chalk pencil and just dot that down. If you want to, just to give yourself that little bit of spacing, that helps a whole lot. That way you can just easily see what's going on here where you want to put that little teardrop in. That's going to give you a lot of help there. So we'll take that and let's get going. So we got teardrop here, coming around, filling up that space with our heart, middle of the way. So let's do our heart here. Around, coming down, and I'm going to go ahead and, if Diana would please help me with that. Thank you, ma'am. Come down, loop-de-doop, crossing those seam lines. No big deal there, crossing those seam lines. And now we get to just repeat the process again. Teardrop, half of a heart, hitting that point, coming up with a heart here, filling this out here, and coming back in with that loop-de-doop. Really nice and fast right here when you're working on this one. Once you get that motion moving, you are just flying through this one. I'm getting a little close to camera here, so I might slow down. I might not fill this up. Oh, that was beautiful. Wasn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, that's what I get for paying attention to camera. All the way down there. Another one getting a little close here, but we should be able to fill it out. There we go, that's nice. Oh, it gets beautiful down here next to the camera. I'm going to blame the camera. Right here, give ourselves that half heart shape to the point. And this one's too close for comfort on that handle, so we're going to stop that right there. And back around. But you're getting the idea here. Normally I would take that out, fill that out nice and far, but I didn't want to give you a little bit of motion sickness while we were moving through this. To here. Arc. Arc, arc, and arc.
Not bad. Looks
Just
good.
like so. Nothing crazy there, nothing at all. Really nice. Give ourselves a nice bobbin pull up there. We'll trim that off.
Okay. I can help you. We can advance that up a couple inches so we don't hit the camera.
Yeah, we'll be good next time.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump over and show you the next one I'm going to try and attempt so you can laugh.
So the one Diana's working on here is based off of a Dresden plate, but you'll see on her drawing that it's going straight to the center. Normally Dresdens have a nice little circle in the center where you add any additional things that you would like, but having those go straight to the point, this is emulating one of those tie quilts that we were talking about, and gives it a completely different look. So it's kind of like a faux Dresden, but it kind of gives you the same idea, so we wanted to give you that option as well.
Yeah, so I thought I'd give it a shot, so let's see if I can get the direction right on this one. Alrighty, here we go. All right, so I'm actually going to take it and use my line as the guide. So I'm going to take from the bottom. I'll start at the bottom. I'm going to go up to here, come back down, stitch back down over my stitch, go back up. I'm trying to get to the very top there. And if you can see, I'm actually kind of trying to make a little teardrop along the way. Up, down. I'll have to practice that a little bit too, down. Up and down. I think you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to attempt to do. I think I need to go up higher. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let me know if you're a beginner. Make me feel better on here.
You're doing fine.
If you guys are a beginner like me, or if you struggle sometimes with the drawing, and
You're fine. It's not, you're
doesn't
way
have to
too
be
hard on
perfect.
yourself.
I know.
You're way too hard on yourself.
That happens. There we
You're doing
go.
a great job.
Get in the groove a little bit now. Sometimes it's just getting in the groove of the motion.
Well, it's been a minute and a half since we've been
I know.
live doing it, so I think you have a little bit of an excuse.
Now if I can emulate this over there.
You got it. You got, I believe in you.
I think they got the idea though.
I think it looks cute. Looks like a little bit of a sunflower even. Not
Oh.
a sunflower, what's the word?
Daisy?
Daisy.
If you bring it in the right spot there.
Yeah.
I'll make them touch in there. Can just teach. Okay, so then when I was the idea was to come back out of one of these and then make
Oh,
loops here.
little arcs there.
yeah, little arcs.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, now it looks like a flower for sure. That's cute. Really softens the harsh lines of that Dresden, if that faux Dresden at this point. Really, really nice fill in there. Once you get that going, that's super fast. You'll be moving in and out of that like nobody's business.
Yeah, and I just thought it'd be kind of pretty too, especially if you're on ties like you were talking about.
Uh
like
huh.
on a
Yeah,
tie
definitely
quilt.
on one of those tie quilts.
All right, let me go over here and try it out.
Okay. Well, let's zoom over here. And I want to see where you were starting. I was over here playing with the machine.
I'm
I
not
wanna see
saying I
where your
started
start
at the
point
right
was
spot.
there.
So I
see
was
where you were
thinking I would
starting.
start like right about here.
Mm-hmm.
So are you thinking I should do the outside first, or is it okay if I come down?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I would
So-
start here.
That's what
That's my
I was gonna do.
opinion. Come in, touch, come out.
Yeah.
You'll be doing all of that, but when you come back around, you would come in and out, and at that point, you could go into your
Oh, good point.
arcs to do a continuous
Okay.
stitching
Thank you.
motion. No problem.
Thank you for your teaching.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. Okay. I keep you around for that.
Thank you.
No, I keep you around for more. You're awesome. All right. So I might not talk much because I got to focus, folks.
Oh, well, I'll come over there and do talking. I like to
Go
talk.
up to the point. Down. Up.
That way.
Down. Oh,
Good.
not really.
That's
It's hard to
okay.
say.
I like that nice cut, too, though. You could also do that, have that little bit of a cut in there. That's not bad.
Gonna have to be.
I like the movement in that one. That one was nice. Give it a little bit of a snake tail like that. That was nice. Love the movement there, actually. Beautiful. Stay a little closer to that line when you're coming in initially. Stay real close to this line here.
I'm trying.
You look great.
The daisies are they're overlapping.
I don't mind that though.
What's in-
That doesn't bother me actually. I kind of like it.
But in reality, they do kind of overlap,
I
right?
like the movement there. I don't hate that one at all.
So we
I
just
like that.
changed the design up on the fly.
It's a design choice.
That's right.
I like that. See, everyone says that they love it. I just came to read the comments. They said nice addition. Looking good. Stop shaking your head and beating yourself up. It looks good. It looks like a kaleidoscope. That's what it is. Cousin and I just pointed at each other. I've been trying to figure out what it is. I like it. You did that on purpose. Oh, it looks like one of those electric balls. You remember that little pink electric, static things, cousin? You know what I'm talking about, that you press with your fingers. And I love how you're mouthing the words to me, cousin, like they don't hear you. They ain't gonna hear you. She said she's scared. I love that. But you remember those little electric thingies from back in the day? You're not talking back to me.
No, I'm trying to just keep doing
like
it.
Someone in the comments let me know what that's called, because it's lost me. But those little electric, those pink ones that you press and you go to the science museum and play with it. I feel like you could get them like at the Walmart or something back in the day, but I don't remember. Oh, this is cute! I like this. I'm gonna cut that out and put it in the mini quilt auction. I like that.
You're so funny. But I like how they did overlap. That's
I think
not
it
what I
looks
meant
good.
to do, but it actually gave it some more dimension. So I like that. Again, we are not professionals. Well, I'm not. I'm a beginner, so here just to kind of inspire you to know that you can do it too. Because if I definitely
think it
can
looks
try,
great.
you can try. You got this. All right, Corey, you're up.
Okay. So this block is our final block of the evening, and this is a Mariner's Compass. I absolutely love this block. I don't know, I'm not a huge piecer, as y'all know, so I probably won't piece it. But I think it's really, really cool. And there's a lot you can do with this block that makes it quilt out really fast. So I want to give you a quick idea of what you can do with that on the fly here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a nice little starting point where we want to go. I'm going to start right here. Call that my starting point. So you can see that start. And start right there at the top. And I'm going to come in with a nice loop. We've been doing a lot of loops today, but they really break up straight lines. There's a lot of straight lines in the blocks that we've played with today. So I'm going around in a clockwise fashion. So a little loop here, loop, loop-de-doo, loop-de-doo. Just breaking up that straight line piecing really, really helps. This looks like a nice little stained glass piece even. Just really breaking up that piecing will help you out. So coming all the way back to start. Okay, and right here at start, I'm going to make a straight line. So you'll see me doing some ruler work this evening. Make a straight line down, and I'm going to use a lot of stitch in the ditch. So I'm taking this route down, over about halfway, coming up, back down, over, up, over. And I'm doing this all the way around, filling in these outer pointy triangles all the way around here. And I'm going to have rulers, have my extended ruler base on so I can get these lines as close to semi-physically straight as I can. See, I added a lot of semis and maybes and probably nots in there. But really just taking this here, close as we can make it, into those. And I'm going to come up with this one and down, and I'm going to come over. I'm not going to finish this off yet, and this is my going to stop. I'm going to stop right there. Coming into the center here, add in some arcs, break up that center piecing. Coming back out, finishing off the stitch in the ditch. So we're starting and stopping in that same spot. Add some good movement. The back of the quilt's going to look really, really nice here. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I
But
thought
having
that's
one
really
start
cool.
and stop point, continuously moving around that, like the look of this one a lot. So let's go over to the machine, make it happen. Okay, so if you'll remember, start and stop's up here. So I'll say start, S and S, so start and stop right there.
S and S.
And I'm going to come, grab some thread, take myself a single stitch, pull out my thread, give myself a few more single stitches, lock that thread down. We're starting first with our loop-dees, right out here, those loop-dees. So we'll come out and loop-dee. Taking these nice and wide to fill up the space as much as we can. Nice and wide there on those loops. Nice and wide. I'll take that almost to this stitching line here, and then that gives you a way to turn that around. Running into the camera again, that's all right. Coming around here. Let me trim my threads really quick, just so I don't stitch over them again. Pop those away, there we go. Okay, and that takes me right here to my point. I'm gonna put my needle down so we can grab a ruler here. And I'm gonna be using the 4x8 ruler, one of my favorites by far to use. Diana was going to give me the 12x2. I love a good 4x8 ruler. Nice big place here to set my hand. And since I know that that's straight down, I'm going to line up one of these lines with this piecing per se, and take that straight down to this point. Now I could turn the ruler here, work across and do stitch in the ditch. We're coming down this way. Now eventually you could eyeball this if you wanted to, but I'm going to show you just using that ruler. Get about halfway there, give or take. Take that up. Take that up. And I'm just going to eyeball the rest of it. But you get the idea with the ruler. Oh yeah, it might help a lot actually if I have it. No, I'm not eyeballing it. Y'all gonna make fun of me. I'm not eyeballing that. Put that there. Come over a little bit. Take that up, per se. And bring it back down. I think I've got something caught somewhere. I'll grab that here. Got a little something caught here on my table, I think. All right, there we go. Some thread or something underneath the track. That was weird. All right, so taking that there, over. And this is really where you get to start speeding a little bit more with it when you get really comfortable with moving that ruler around. A little bit of movement there. Doesn't hurt to give it a little bit of movement either. But you can get really comfortable with that ruler to get that look. And I'm running over something. I think there's some thread. Where am I? There we go. Okay. Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
You're just losing your mind.
Okay, I'll take it. So you get the idea here. Really moving with this ruler can get you through it quick and fast. If you have this little bit of a spiral here, like this little bit of an opening, not a big deal at all. Don't worry about that. Gives you a nice, like I said, just nice movement. Coming in, coming down, and back, and over, over. And just really get comfortable moving it around, just like so. Just like there. There we go.
Well, it's a little harder for us because we have cameras on the way.
Yeah, it doesn't help, but
well, we haven't been able to find the perfect shot yet without having a camera on the way, so you guys can see it really good.
yeah, it's either that or we kind of just draw it out, and that's your design ideas.
Yeah. Well.
It's hard to do it and stitch it at the same time, so. So we just keep working through this, moving it out, taking it all the way there.
That's looking really
Almost
good.
done there. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Ooh, give myself a little bit of movement there.
And if you haven't tried a ruler base and you have one, we do have a video on our YouTube on how to put it on. So if you go to our YouTube channel, just search extended throat plate ruler base and you will see how to put it on your machine.
Drop that down, and we're coming to our last point here, and this is where we're going to throw in those arcs. So arc, ooh, that was a nice one. Now got some movement. And then I'm going to take it up, close it off, and follow straight up on that last one. Ew.
So you're at your start and stop.
Start and stop. Not too bad.
No.
Not too bad
at all. You did really
all.
good, especially with the camera in the middle of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love that. That would be a really pretty design. I think you should actually draw that out and do that.
Oh, cousin said I should make her one.
Yeah, that looks good, huh? I'm impressed with that one.
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But no, I did like that one. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm coming around the wrong side.
Oh.
I'm going to walk around this way.
It's all good.
It's all good in the head. All righty.
Well, that was fun. I think we showed 4 more. Well, with me, it was terrible. No,
No, you did a great job. Just taking you through a little bit more what Quilt as Desired has to offer.
Yeah.
Now with everything in here, we kind of give you, there's multiple design ideas, and we pull from that design idea and make it happen on the quilt, because each block is a little different.
It is, yeah.
So you definitely want to learn and feel that confidence to where you can manipulate that design a little bit to fit what you're working with at that time.
Yeah, just like when I went to the little daisy and then we changed it, and then it was like, oh, that's pretty. That'll be the way I would do it from now on then.
Exactly.
It's just changing it up just a little bit. So the book gives you lots of great ideas, One thing we want to mention is that we do have the books. All of Pam Clark's Design with Lines books are going to be on sale for the month of December only. They will end on December 31st. We have a massive discount. Yeah, December 1st, 2020. December 31st, 2020, it'll end, and we have a massive discount. You want to tell them about it?
So for the month of December, we wanted you to make sure you got as many Designs with Lines books as you could for your Christmas present to yourself or your friends, and we're putting these at 40% off. So 40% off using the code shown below right now, After Hours LEQ.
Yeah, and it's just on the books.
Just on the books.
There's probably 20-something books to choose from. All
Get as
different
many as
designs.
you can, because there's so many in here that you can work with.
And we've done videos on all of them. So if you've missed those videos, just jump back to search on the After Hours in the playlist, and you'll see all the videos on the books.
So many.
Right, lots of really good ideas. Lots of good ideas.
Great ideas, even for hand-guided users, for computerized users, for those that quilt on their domestic sewing machine. We did a video about that.
Yeah.
So many different ideas that you can really adapt. We love the Designs with Lines series.
Yeah.
So much you can do with it. So yes, 40% off until December 31st, 2020.
Yep.
Code below, After Hours LEQ.
Yes, you must put the code in there to be able to get it.
And books only.
And books only.
Plenty there.
And online. So what's the website?
Oh yeah, website is also shown below, www.longarmsupplies.net. Stop by and see us and grab some stuff, throw it in your cart, and get it shipped right to your door.
Exactly, but don't leave yet, because we have some fun stuff coming up for December.
We do. Why don't you tell them about it?
Why don't I tell them about it?
Yeah, because I knew you were going to ask me, and I don't remember.
So stay tuned for the next 2 weeks, at least, for some of our Christmas episodes. We're really excited. Some of the things we're going to do. Next week, we're going to put together a quilted...
You show you how to make some really quick pillowcases on your long arm.
Yeah, so that'll be super fun.
Really quick. You only have to take it to the domestic machine once to do your last stitch to lock it off.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're really fast and do some really cool designs on it.
Yeah, so we're going to be using one of Linda's Taylor's designs. It's going to be super cool, super fast, super fun. But the following week, which I think is the 17th, yes, it is the
Ryan's
17th,
birthday.
which is also Ryan's birthday.
Yes, my brother's birthday, her son's birthday. We will be doing something. So love you, Ryan. Happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. We will actually be taking you into our kitchen, and we are going to do Christmas block cookies.
Yes, so we'll have some sugar cookies that are cut out specifically. She's going to do that for certain blocks, and instead of quilting them freehand-wise on a machine, we're going to quilt them with icing.
We're going to attempt to design with icing, so you definitely want to be there to have fun with
Yeah, you definitely want to see that comedy show that's going to happen.
Yeah, so it should be fun. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We really appreciate it. We're glad to be back again. Having just a week off still felt like forever.
It did feel like forever.
And yeah.
Lovely. All right, well, we will see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to learn how to make some of those cool pillowcases on your long arm. See ya. Bye.